You dick. You like to suck big dicks?
I'm really bummed about. I don't want to play my thing so bad.
Dick. You can play it. Why don't you play it?
What? I'm a perfectionist.
Too many. You guys are dorking up my vibe with all the dicks. We need to spread the dicks out a little bit. There's too many dicks.
Sure.
I'm gonna fix this intro, you guys. Don't worry about it. It's gonna come back.
You like to suck big dicks.
Hey, everybody, welcome back to Nothing Yet Live. I am the Satire.
I am your Miss Parker.
All right, and just when you thought we couldn't dig any more into the fucking weeds, well, guess what? Oh shit.
You either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Look.
This woman is mentally ill. You know, we can look back in a time in history where people were told to wear a gold star.
Like, what do you think it's like to be so disconnected from reality?
Sorry, they just had a horde of drops for that. Here we go.
So this is the latest example.
Slapping her around.
So Marjorie Taylor Greene is now bothering the DC police with her, I don't know, what would you call it? Her whiny, drivel attention whoring.
If you want something done, hire a woman.
If you want to keep the police busy with stupid bullshit,
so she's full Karen.
Hire this woman. Oh yeah, she is. She's Don't go full Karen.
We are here
MTG.
on we here on RT in no way endorse people becoming full Karens,
but we will report on them and shame them mercilessly because it is how we do.
Yeah. All right. MTG.
Marjorie Taylor Greene is one of those elected lawmakers who doesn't actually make laws. That either, but you know what? It's not a requirement, apparently.
Not in Georgia.
Perhaps that's for the best. If she ever had time to make laws, who knows what they'd be like? This is from Uprocks, by the way.
That's great.
But the Georgia representative is very busy screaming outside of AOC's mailbox.
Right.
She heckles presidents. She heckles fellow congresspeople. She says women are inferior to men. Now, except for the last thing, hey, I've done all those things. Can I be a congressperson? And now she's sometimes...
And now for the best part.
Squeezed another performative act into her cramped schedule.
Out of her ass.
Well, that's where they all come from. That's nothing new. As per The Independent, Greene has reported Jimmy Kimmel.
For slander, right?
No, for the physical threats to the Capitol Police over a Will Smith joke. I mean, as if she's
If you're going to slap somebody, slap Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is that what he said?
I don't know.
Normally I'm pretty in tune with this shit, but... Yeah.
So she's piggybacking onto a story that is more tired than the butter churn jokes that he makes.
Hey, what's wrong with that?
And has gone full Karen. The late night host dragged her for accusing supporters of Supreme Court Justice nominee Ketanji Brown Jackson of being pro-pedophile.
Pro-fucking pedophile. Now, a lot of people are thinking, like, can you sue her for slander? And it's like, well, first of all, slander is really hard to prove. You have to prove that the person had malice. But it's like, Jesus Christ, it's Malice Taylor Greene, right?
Yeah.
It's Marjorie Malice Taylor.
You have to also prove that it caused issues, and she's just been confirmed. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay, so
what are you going to yell about next?
So a comedian on a late night show made a joke about how she said that Ketanji Brown Jackson was pro-pedophile, which is utterly ridiculous and deserves to be mocked.
And also is slanderous.
Yeah. He then quipped, where is Will Smith when you really need him? I mean, it's so vague. I mean, one could argue that they say, well, where is Will Smith to reprise his Men in Black role? I mean...
It's not the best joke, but it's not a joke. It's not a fucking joke at all.
And arguably not more offensive. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Than the slightly edgy yuck that got Chris Rock smacked at the Oscars. Perhaps you've heard, unless you've been living under a rock that isn't Chris Rock. That was bad. But Green decided to take it to extremes.
This threat of violence against me by Jimmy Kimmel. That's so funny when it's like at ABC. This threat against me is violence against me by at Jimmy Kimmel. Well, at Jimmy not a person.
Well, what's funny about that is if someone's harassing you and threatening you with violence, you don't call them out on Twitter.
Right.
You know, that's just kind of common sense. ABC.
Dude, she threatened fucking
Okay,
violence.
here we go.
You know how many times she's threatened violence on
Yeah,
people?
what was that thing you did with AOC before you were even in Congress? You were yelling into her mailbox screaming, "Where are you?
Yeah.
Come out, wherever you are." And then you went after
AOC, come out to play.
You
We
went
did that.
after
Remember?
yeah.
We did that.
Yeah, and then you went after a mass shooting victim who
Yeah.
was a child.
No.
ABC, this threat of violence against me by Jimmy Kimmel has been filed with the Capitol Police, she wrote on Twitter.
And they said, who? Oh, the loudmouth the loudmouth Karen.
Oh yeah, that Karen.
That Karen. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna jump right. We'll put our best agents on it. MTG.
Yeah, we'll get right on that. Hey, you got some donuts over there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, move this to the bottom of the pile. I don't think we want to get donut crumbs on
Call
it,
us when you got a
'cause
naked man.
because we might be able to make some money off of it later.
Was he
It's so
naked?
funny.
Was Kimmel naked? He's halfway across country. MTG, you do. In fact, KROT in all ways endorses what Jimmy Kimmel has to say. We divorced Marjorie Taylor Greene. Which is
Were
what
you
we
married
should
to
do.
that cunt?
No, it's just what everybody.
I
should
seem
do.
to remember an episode when
Last night-
substances might have been involved. Never mind, we won't go there. Our office takes all threats of violence toward the Congresswoman very seriously. A spokesperson for Green told The Independent. Last night, Jimmy Kimmel called for violence to be committed against Congresswoman Green. It will not be tolerated.
And for that bitch, you get to fucking week nominee again.
It's just another check mark next to the name that it's already nominated.
Look, Rod, it's called satire. He is calling for Will Smith to slap you, which is funny when you think about it.
It's actually not even, it's crafted in such a way that it doesn't actually reference that. Like I said, he could be calling on him to reprise his role on Men in Black because she's an alien.
Also, what would happen if Will Smith actually slapped Marjorie Taylor Greene?
And there was much rejoicing.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yeah, I mean,
We at KRT,
MTG, we've literally seen your fucking ads where you're shooting and blowing shit up
yeah,
with a fucking high-powered rifle. We've seen that. And you're like, I'm a mild-mannered little lady from the South. No. Oh, bless your heart. You think that I'm that dangerous? It's like, no, dumbass.
and she's had her hair over her shoulder while she's
Yeah.
it's like total whack off
I'm
material.
gonna blow up them Democrats and their liberal agenda, their radical leftist views.
Like I blew up that stock photograph. Like I uploaded that stock video of a vehicle,
I bet when
environmentally friendly vehicle blowing up.
I bet when she fired that gun, she had the first orgasm she's had in a while.
Oh.
I'm just, hey, we just said it. Let's just say it's true. I mean, it's good for whatever's good for the cook is good for the.
I think she was jizzing over when she got to AOC's mailbox. I think that was a jizz moment.
This woman gets.
She's got the biggest lady boner for AOC.
Let's just say it.
She's got a lady boner for AOC. Let's put it that way.
Allegedly, some people have said that when she looks at the checks that she cashes from her poor ass constituents, she jizzes in her pants. Right? You're a villain. It's obvious. Jesus, we've watched enough movies to know. This is her. This is her friend.
To borrow a phrase from a friend of mine, our secret sauce here, it's these young, white man.
Yeah, titties and beer.
That's her fucking mantra, right? Like, it's weird. How do you swallow your pride the way you do? Like, man, I bet that's how.
I'll tell you what.
I'm
I'll
gonna
tell
guess.
you how.
Hey,
I will.
dude,
You want me to explain it to you?
if you can swallow your pride like you can swallow men.
I was waiting for that. I was totally waiting for that. And now that it's happened, I'm going to say what I was going to say. And that is, you can't swallow something you don't have.
Oh,
That's not pride you're seeing. That's ego.
Oh,
It's completely different. It's also not to be confused with a soul.
Look, it's hard for me to recognize female misogynists. I don't. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
You know, as a female identifying as a woman, but that's about to change. After the next anti-dick segment, you're going to understand why I am no longer going to use female pronouns and I am no longer going to identify as a woman. That's coming up in the next segment. But I have seen more female misogyny than male misogyny.
Hey, you know what, MTG? You're weaker than me. You're weaker than me. You're automatically weaker than me. No matter what you do, your accomplishments will never mean shit because I'm a man and you're a woman.
And you're meaningless to him because you're not his,
I'm not,
your husband, you're not his wife.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't own you yet. Ownership.
Well, we're kind of both owning her right now.
Oh, God.
At least by
And-
my definition.
Oh, my God. Hey, this segment is brought to you by dailyapparelstore.com.
Thank you for that.
Grayson Babcock makes all of our swag, our stickers, and whatnot. No, they're all hiding.
Oh, damn.
I'll have to bring some in. I forgot to put something on the wall.
Well,
I'll have to do that in a minute.
fan Natasha is slapping them all over town.
Screen.
Not slapping Marjorie Taylor Greene,
No,
mind
screen.
you.
We should watch this. It's like magic. We'll just throw some stuff.
What was that?
I said, like magic, we'll just randomly throw some shit up there on the wall. Why not? Time to cover it. But yeah, check him out, dailyapparelstore.com. He's a great artist, great designer, good kid, deserve to be supported. So anyway,
Here's your ASMR.
yeah,
They found a bag of dicks. Large bag of dicks.
that was the other day. We'll be back in a moment. I am the J. Tyler.
I am your Miss Parker.
This.
Is Nothing Yet Live.
Hey, can you like